Not much time to get to, but we will have to wait for this individual. That's kind of the oxymoron that you deal with here every time that you deal with me. Most of you just think, wait a second, I thought I was dealing with your moron. And now we had another word in front of it. I'm only used to dealing with one thing and one thing only. That's fine. That's fine. It doesn't smell as bad as you may think. That's all. Like I noticed that as I was looking. It doesn't smell as terrible as you may think. Start the clock, will you? 5 bets, 5 minutes. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe. You know the drill. Let us move on. First play is going to be Julius. Now, this isn't because Julius Randle burned us the last time we went to him, anything like that. I just don't know if you're going to get the same level of production, the same point production that we've grown accustomed to seeing minus R.J. Barrett, with R.J. now back in the fold. It's a game in which you would think the New York Knicks have in their hand, but even still, I don't necessarily trust that the Knicks are going to win this game or cover that 4.5-point spread. More on that in the NBA parlay video. We like under 25.5 points for Randle. He's been cooking recently, but he's probably going to hover around that 26 to 23. And I think there's more of a downside than there is an upside at 26 points. So I'll go under. No, and even the books would agree, a little minus 125 action there, shading a little that, knowing that RJ back in the fold can just mess up a little bit. And that's enough to have a guy 22, 23 points. Also, Knicks lose, and you're right back to that 22, 23. Klay Thompson, this is blowout written all over it, mainly because San Antonio is bad, but also, and maybe even more, because Golden State needs this type of game on the road. They need a blowout on the road of a bad basketball team. They've struggled healthy on the road. So with Steph back, you start to think, all right, well, they on the road, NBA, middle of the season, come on. This team can't really afford to do that. Pop and the Spurs will have something cooked up, but it's probably going to be like Jiffy Pop. Awful, low-grade type shit. I'm not there for it. I want the Warriors in a game in which they need to start reestablishing road identity, and there will be volume outside of Steph. And Klay Thompson, 26 to 28 points is an easy sell for me. Speaking of which, pretty much the same point production, but out of Lauri Markkanen now against the Orlando Magic. 2 ways you can look at this game, and maybe there are 50 ways you can look at this game. 2 ways I look at this game. The Jazz blow the shit out of the Magic, high water. We don't even know who Orlando is after this game. Somebody's got to do that damage. Markkanen has a great matchup against Orlando, and I think will be fed the pill. You really only have to worry about Clarkson at this point, YOLOing shots away, but that's fine. That's what he does. Mike Conley's not stealing buckets from Lauri Markkanen, nor there's anybody else. So a concerted effort to get Lauri Markkanen in the basketball in order to blow the shit out of the Orlando Magic and just chill in the final frame. Or, hey, Orlando comes in. They've covered before. They've hung tough before. They're a team that anybody, even the Jazz, would overlook. Now, all of a sudden, you find yourself in a battle where you need Markkanen's 30 points. Love going over that, 26.5. The rare under for the Joker. But you know what? 11.5 rebounds on the road against Ivica Zubac and the Los Angeles Clippers. That's where I think Jokic struggles tonight. That's where I think, dare I even say, you'll see a single digit. But here's the thing, 10 rebounds is fine. It's 1.5 boards below us, and it makes us look okay, but we're good. I don't like the matchup. I don't like the game. I don't like coming off most recent as well. I don't like a lot of what we've seen from Jokic. They had rest, but traveling to LA now, I think the Clippers do a good job on the glass. It's probably a good night to take an over on assists, but I thought this had a better appeal, especially at even money where we can snag it. So under 11.5 boards. Last one. Just take a look at this. De'Aaron Fox. And I'll show you what this actually is parlay. Don't parlay. They're meant to be solo plays, but I'll show you what that looks like. De'Aaron Fox will take 8 assists, sir. We will take 8 assists from you, sir, because that's what we're asking for. And look, tonight against the Houston Rockets, again, blowout mode or not, We like a lower game, lower scoring game, at least compared to the total. Check the parlay video for that one. We've seen him just destroy this number 3 straight games. And when he's not hitting 9 assists, they're closer, less comfortable outings. And I think in this case, you can look at a larger margin of victory. Houston is struggling covering these larger spreads. That means Fox rolls. That means Fox doesn't have to do it all. That means Fox is allowed to facilitate at an easier clip. And you've got shooters, too. Kevin Herter's on. Come on, what are we talking about? 5 bets in 5 minutes. Want to see what that looks like as the parlay, by the way? Plus 23.67. Go ahead, put $1 on that. Why not? It's your 5 bets in 5 minutes. We'll run it back. Here's $5 into $200. That's this portion of the video. $5 into $200. You must be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. But I want you to know right away that if you are 21, do not have a problem, live in a state that's brand new to betting, or simply have put off DraftKings for whatever reason, you now can jump in. You can do this now, 90 seconds time. So click the link below, all part of the 90 seconds, link an account, deposit $5 and only $5. That's all we need from you is $5. $5. Then immediately place that $5 on the Winnipeg Jets 155 plus 155 money line. That's all. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If the game goes to overtime, if the Jets win or lose, it does not matter. You will get $200 right back into your account immediately upon placing this wager. That's all you need to do. Place the wager. Simple, easy, quick shit. We want you to have a $200 bankroll immediately. We don't want you to wait until 9:30 Eastern time in Pittsburgh for this game to clear, and hopefully you played the right side. No, $5 immediately on the Winnipeg Jets. As soon as you sign up, we'll turn $200 right back into your account. Hey, not bad. Here's your 5 and 5. Under 25.5, Julius Randle. Over 22.5, Klay Thompson. Over 26.5, Lauri Markkanen. All points. Under 11.5 rebounds, Nikola Jokic. Over 7.5 assists for De'Aaron Fox. On your way out, we're still offering a first free week of the Discord. First free week of the Discord. We're on a 9-2 run in college basketball since we took off Sunday and popped it right back up on Monday. Just absolutely hammering it. Shots on goal is through the roof right now. We're making money there. Here's the beauty of it. Even if I'm lying through my teeth, which I'm not because we have records on there, your first week is free. Come on, man. What are we talking about?